My name is Clara. I'm 21 years old. I live in a small town with my father, my stepmother, and her son, Leo. My real mother died when I was 7. After that, my father became very quiet. 2 years later, he married again. At first, my stepmother was kind. She smiled a lot and spoke softly. But after the wedding, she slowly changed. She was never directly cruel, but she was cold to me. With Leo, she was warm and loving. She cooked his favorite meals, bought him new gadgets, and always praised him. Leo was not a bad person, just spoiled. He never helped at home. He slept late, played games, and made a mess everywhere. I did most of the housework. I cleaned the floors, washed dishes, cooked dinner, and fixed small problems in the house. After that, I studied at night because I was also in college. I was always tired, but I stayed quiet. Sometimes my father noticed and said, "You work too much." But my stepmother answered, "She is young. It's good for her." One day, our town announced a big weekend festival. There would be music, food, and a small business competition for young people. I liked making handmade candles and soaps. It was my small hobby. I sold a few online, but no one in my family cared about it. I wanted to join the competition. When I told my stepmother, she smiled strangely. "That's cute," she said, "but don't expect anything." Leo decided to join too. He said he would sell printed t-shirts, but he did not prepare anything. My stepmother still gave him money, decorations, and a big table. I got nothing. I used my small savings to buy materials. At night, after everyone slept, I made candles in the kitchen. My hands hurt, but I felt happy doing it. The day before the festival, it rained heavily. The roof in our storage room started leaking. Water fell directly on my candle boxes. Many were damaged. I almost cried. Leo laughed and said, "Businesswoman, huh?" I went to my room and sat quietly. I thought about quitting. Then I took a deep breath and started again. I worked all night and remade as many as I could. At the festival, Leo had a big, colorful stand. Mine was small and simple. People walked past me at first. No one stopped. Then a middle-aged woman came. She picked up one candle and smelled it. "This is very nice," she said. "Did you make it?" "Yes," I answered. Soon she called her friends. They came and looked too. People started asking questions. I explained how I made them, what oils I used, and how long they burned. More people gathered. By afternoon, my table was almost empty. Across from me was a young man with a camera. He was recording small local businesses for a social media page. He came to my table. "Can I film your products?" he asked. I was shy, but I said yes. He asked questions. I answered simply. He smiled and said, "You really love this work. It shows." That video was posted the same evening. It spread quickly in our town. 2 days later, I started getting online orders. Many orders. I could not believe it. My father was shocked. "You did all this alone?" he asked. I nodded. He looked at me for a long time and said, "I didn't see how hard you were trying. I'm sorry." My stepmother said nothing. Leo stopped laughing. A week later, the young man with the camera visited our house. His name was Daniel. He wanted to make a longer video about my small business. He also brought a printed article. A local blog wrote about my candles. Daniel was easy to talk to. Calm, respectful, and sincere. He spoke to my father politely and treated me seriously, not like a joke. After that, we stayed in touch. He helped me with photos and marketing. I taught him how to make candles. We worked together many evenings and talked a lot. My small hobby became a real business. Months passed. Orders grew. I rented a tiny workshop. My father helped me move equipment. He became more open with me again, like before. One evening, Daniel said, "I liked your candles first. Then I liked your courage. Now, I think I like everything about you." I smiled because I felt the same. Life at home also changed. My stepmother became more careful with her words. Leo even asked me once, "Can you teach me how to start something too?" I did. A year later, Daniel asked me to marry him. It was simple. No big show, just honest words and warm eyes. I said yes. Our wedding was small and peaceful. My father cried. I had never seen that before. My life did not change in one day. It changed step by step, with patience, quiet work, and not giving up when things felt unfair. I learned something important. Kind people may be ignored at first, but in the end, they are never invisible.